We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Here's now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Giancarlo Stanton now, and at first for him following the one-out single. He's set and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. There is Franco, the second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Gray now on 2-0. 2-1 now. Gray, a 5'10" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And, boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Santana waiting on a 1-1. A little bouncer. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Bouncer to the left side. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. There's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Herrera on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Hoskins, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Change up low, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs. 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. To third. Drury has it. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Gray has his target. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
To 1-2 now. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Now another 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Brandon Drury, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. So coming to the plate, Ronald Torreyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Adam Morgan is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Luis Garcia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Gray at second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And so next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Pedro Florimon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Gray has his target. First pitch on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jake Thompson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. To short. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Thompson, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's a high pop-up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Williams is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Herrera hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Chasing after it is Hoskins. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoke toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Drury is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He went deep last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Good lead off a second there, now the pitch. Line toward right center. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they lead now by 4. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Number 4. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a punch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jake Thompson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Aaron Altair will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now that's popped up. Sanchez has a play, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. Gray's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And that ends the inning. Victor Arano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there, base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Riding in once again, Sonny Gray. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Fouled away. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Gray ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. pulled toward right center field. Gardner arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And quickly there are 2 away. At the plate, Neil Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. And that retires the side. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center field. Gregorius over to his left. 1 out. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Gray has his target. Here's the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for. Stepping in, Brendan Drury. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Third baseman, Brendan Drury. Your attention, please. These changes for Philadelphia. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now playing shortstop.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there. One down. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. First pitch on its way. High chopper to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, J.P. Crawford. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. On the ground up the middle. Reyes has it. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. On its way is pitch number 75. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit hard down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third. Strike the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 6-2. Game. Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Popped up. Torreyes is under it. 2 gone. So now Carlos Santana. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's a .375 hitter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0, and it's fouled away. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Philly down to their last strike, and he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. So striding forward now, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Herrera is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still even at 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third, and in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Ground
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's 1 away. Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Change-up that catches the corner for strike 1. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Carlos Santana. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. His lifetime line against Velasquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Number 4 ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Maikel Franco.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he is out on the tag. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Line drive base hit. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Bryant over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, number 4, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ripped down the line. Bryant is up with it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the... Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count is 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. Way in front of a great slider that time. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. And that's the second out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing. With a 1-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Third inning, no score to this point. Missed with a slider. Ian Happ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Herrera. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. Here's Chris Bryant now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Hoskins going back on it. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a ball 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's out number 1. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Rounded down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber moves over. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So now Carlos Santana trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Addison Russell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Now the 2-0. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready now, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now both runners on the move. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. So
stepping in, Nick Williams. He popped out in his first trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eye.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Popped high in the air. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number one. In now, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Check swing called strike 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So next to the plate for the Phils, Vince Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Two and 1.
1 strike. Count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Has a look, now the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. So 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-2 in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Ready once again, Chris Bryant comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner goes. for third. Half leads off second with nobody out. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just hung in there on that one.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. 5 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Okay.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Rizzo scoops it up, the tag, and he is out. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Settling in now, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 7 runs, just 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point.
Nope.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Chris Bryant is on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 1 for 6. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Altair. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, number 4. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. A bare-handed pickup, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Morgan. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Pedro Florimon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the 0-1. Snap throw to first. Not in time. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, now the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the second out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he was a ground out victim last time up. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Happ moving to his left, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Altair is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So in now for Chicago, Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So now Carlos Santana. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Happ is there. 2 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hard hit at third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting. Pitcher.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed it back and moved into the on-deck circle. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. And the inning is over. Brendan Morrow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Zobrist is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, number 4. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he makes the running catch, followed by a full gainer. Aha, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result... MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Count even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strike. Strikes to open up the ball game.
Third baseman,
and we'll step off and try again. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Missed with a slider.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
The number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The next 1-2 pitch. He's running. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he's spinning into the box. Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, strike one.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. a strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. And that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now batting, Michael Franco. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Cesar Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? In the air now out to left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready now, Nick Williams. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Bounce to first. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play. Now at the plate, number 4. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play. Stepping up now, Addison Russell. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Addison Russell becomes the first out of the inning. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Stepping in.
Javier. Second baseman. Javier.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 0-1 the count. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Drilled to first. Rizzo was there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So in now. MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Colorado, center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Blackmon is retired, and there's one away. In now for Colorado, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in for the Rockies, Carlos Gonzalez, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Number 4 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Herrera. He'll lead things off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. McMahon's got it, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. McMahon shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Bettis has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. One and one. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in now, Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo
He'll
Parra.
hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fastball too high, ball four. Stepping in, Trevor Story.
Batting second. Shortstop. Trevor Story.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. A ball and two strikes to count to Ryan McMahon.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
He'll try again, 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now the double steal is on here. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco, career numbers against Bettis. He's got a batting average of .444. Throw on to first in time, one away. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 balls and a strike.
To Cesar Hernandez.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone. 2-0 count. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Chad Bettis. 9-1-2 due up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a fastball just a bit high. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Nope. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to. To make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Started that swing a bit too early.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. And he's ready to take his first cut. And he popped him up. McMahon in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 1. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jorge Alfaro.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. On the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. The 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A shot down the first baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Ball 2.
A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this one gets away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch
Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
in the dirt here. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for digging in for his second at bat. Rhys Hoskins set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Blackman. And that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. To short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at bat. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north. South. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Striding into the box, Chad Bettis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the move is Desmond. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking. And that's dead center for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Check to swing there and pops this one up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Arenado is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping in, number 4. He popped out in his first trip. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. LeMahieu is there, and that ends the inning. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Hernandez. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Pivetta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
2-0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce towards the second baseman. Hernandez ranges to his right. On to first, and it's dropped. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Heading out towards shallow right. Williams will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's gone 4 for 9. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Striding in once again, Chris Iannetta. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Both teams. Tony Walters will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. So 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Tony Walters is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He's got it as the time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Arenado has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, number 4. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The underhanded flip, and he'll get in there safely. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Aaron Altair will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Cody Milner comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Grounded fouled off to the right. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In now for Colorado, Gerardo Parra. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up, throw in time, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.